here, I do. Please send it to tipsforgoodwives@gmail.com.
Holy fuck, Fancy, I am fucking mad.
I am livid. I woke up this morning and I guess I chose violence because I woke up to a 5 a.m. freaking thing. I got up because I was not feeling well, and I got a message from one of our fucking mods telling me that they were on in Bree's Live.
Okay, you just, Fancy, you're such a freaking liar. Why don't you tell the people the truth? You didn't come into that live because I was in that live, bitch. I was in that live. You came in there yelling and screaming. Even your own kid was trying to tell you to shut up. They had nothing to do with Colleen not wanting having anything to do with you. Okay? They didn't. If Colleen left you, it was because she didn't want anything to do with you. They didn't bully Colleen away from you. You did that all on your own. You went in there screaming and yelling. And for you to sit there in your live and lie like a dog and say you unblocked somebody to show you a document and they did show it to you. You didn't unblock her. You didn't give her a chance before she could show it to you. You went yelling and screaming and running out the door like the coward you are. When you came in there, they were polite to you. They were being polite and trying to be nice to you. And you started all night, and then you just went off and started yelling and screaming. You're a joke, and you need psychiatric help. Psychiatric help. Okay, you do. Both you, Starlight, all of you do. You're a joke. You're laughable. You came in there screaming. So quit sitting there and trying to say that you went in there all nice and polite and that they attacked you. And ain't nobody afraid of your punk ass. Nobody's afraid of you. I think you're a joke. I think you're a total joke. You really are. And the funny thing is, when I first came out to TikTok, I didn't know you from the man and moon. And I went to watch you, and it didn't take me 2 seconds to realize you're nuts. Why don't you tell the truth? Why don't you tell the truth how you according to you, in your own videos, and anybody can go down there and see it, you're selling pictures of Dee Dee's, at the crime scene of Dee Dee, of her body and what have you? Really? That's pretty sick. That's real sick. You know, it really is. And you're selling her medical records. I wondered why. How did people get hold of her medical records? Now I know. They were joining your Patreon and they were buying Gypsy's medical records that you were selling. You know that's kind of illegal, right? You can get real trouble. Yeah, I'm going to let Gypsy know. I never met anybody as stupid as you. Do you know that? I really haven't. You beg money from your followers. You go to a marijuana shop. Yeah, your little friend on a live on YouTube with Uncorked with Brandy or whatever. She was on there telling her side. She told how you stopped and took money that you bummed and begged off your followers to go buy weed. And then you're really dumb. Both you and what's her name, you get charges of filing a false police report. Well, your friend was smart. You were dumb. What do? You actually write a letter to the judge to blame the district attorney. If that isn't the most stupidest, idiotic thing I've ever seen in my life. Wow. You know what your problem with Bree is? Let's be honest. She's a personal friend of Gypsy's. And you can't stand it. Because Gypsy, see, you used to talk good about Gypsy. You did. Until they did away with you. Because you weren't doing what you said you was going to do. And distance herself. And because Gypsy won't talk to you or Starlight, but yet talks to Bree, you can't stand that. You're jealous. So I'll just send it. I mean, how many people have you sold the pictures of Dee Dee's screen? I won't be buying them. I won't give you a dime. And the pictures doesn't really, crime scene doesn't change crap. All that shows what Nick did. It isn't going to get Gypsy back in jail or anything else. And we both know. Why don't you tell people how you're a con? Back in the 90s, right? Used to say that you were bride. People hire you to do their bride thing, and you con them out of money and show up at the wedding, get drunk. You didn't do what you there. You conned them out of money and everything else. Yeah. But then you've been conning it for a long time. And how you not go to jail for it, I don't know. But you could go to jail for this one. Yeah, maybe not, because it's a kind of a misdemeanor. You'd actually have to go back up there, and I don't think you really got the guts to go up there and face it. If you're so innocent, bitch, if you're so innocent, go back up there and face those charges. And I don't know how your family stays with you. Why hasn't your husband left you? It's beyond me.